car companies have a history as dramatic, as turbulent, and as influential as Bayerische Motorenwerke, or simply BMW. From a humble aircraft engine builder in the chaos of World War I to one of the most prestigious luxury car makers on earth, BMW's journey has been defined by resilience, innovation, and bold reinvention. This is the story of how BMW rose from near collapse multiple times to become a global icon of performance, luxury, and engineering excellence. BMW's story begins not with cars, but with aircraft. In 1913, two separate companies were founded in Munich, Rapp Motorenwerke and Bayerische Flugzeugwerke. When Germany was restricted from producing warplanes after World War I, Rapp was restructured into BMW in 1917, adopting its now famous blue and white roundel logo, inspired by the Bavarian flag. But the Treaty of Versailles crippled the young company. Aircraft engines were banned. BMW had to pivot, and so they built bicycles, then motorcycles. By the 1920s, BMW's motorcycle division was thriving, winning races and cementing the company's reputation for engineering excellence. In 1928, BMW purchased a struggling car maker called Automobilwerk Eisenach. This acquisition gave BMW the rights to build small cars based on the Austin 7. These were modest beginnings, but crucial. By the 1930s, BMW was producing sleek sports cars like the legendary 328 Roadster, a vehicle that stunned the racing world with its lightweight design and speed. Suddenly, BMW wasn't just a motorcycle brand, it was a serious car maker. But just as the company was gaining momentum, the world once again fell into war. During the Second World War, BMW returned to its roots, building aircraft engines for the German Luftwaffe. The company's factories became targets for Allied bombing raids, leaving them in ruins by 1945. To make matters worse, the Allies banned BMW from producing motor vehicles. The company was on the brink of extinction. Workers scavenged for survival, repairing pots and pans, even building bicycles just to stay afloat. The years after World War II were brutal. While Mercedes-Benz roared back to life, BMW was left in shambles. Their first post-war car, the BMW 501, nicknamed the Baroque Angel. Elegant but expensive, and failed to sell in large numbers. By the 1950s, BMW was drowning in debt. The company faced a hostile takeover attempt by Mercedes' parent company, Daimler-Benz. For a moment, it looked like BMW would cease to exist. But in 1959, salvation came in the form of the Quandt family. Wealthy industrialists who invested heavily in BMW, saving it from collapse. With fresh capital, BMW had a second chance. In the 1960s, BMW introduced a car that changed everything, the Neue Klasse, or New Class sedans. These sporty, mid-sized cars combined practicality with sharp handling, bringing a new identity to BMW. Models like the BMW 1500 and later the 2002 became instant hits, particularly in America. The 2002 in particular captured the imagination of enthusiasts, blending everyday usability with racing-inspired performance. BMW had found its formula, the ultimate driving machine. The 1970s brought global recognition. BMW launched the now iconic 3 Series in 1975. quickly followed by the 5 Series, 6 Series, and 7 Series. Each was designed to appeal to different markets, but all carried the same DNA: sporty, driver-focused engineering. In 1972, BMW founded BMW Motorsport GmbH, later known as BMW M. This division created high-performance versions of regular BMWs, such as the legendary M1 supercar and the M3, a car that would dominate racing for decades. By the 1980s, BMW was no longer a struggling manufacturer. It was a status symbol. Yuppies in America proudly drove their BMW 3 Series coupes, while executives in Europe chose the 7 Series. The phrase "ultimate driving machine" wasn't just a slogan, it was a lifestyle. The 1990s cemented BMW as a global luxury powerhouse. The company expanded into SUVs with the X5, launched the futuristic Z8 Roadster, and continued to evolve its M lineup. But BMW also stumbled. In 1994, BMW acquired the Rover Group in Britain, hoping to gain a foothold in small cars. The experiment was a disaster, costing billions. Eventually, BMW sold most of Rover, but kept one gem, the Mini brand, which would become a global success story. BMW also acquired Rolls-Royce motor cars, securing its place at the very top of automotive luxury. Today, BMW continues to balance tradition with innovation. Its M division still builds some of the most exhilarating performance cars in the world. The company's X lineup dominates the luxury SUV market. And in recent years, BMW has pushed into electrification. The BMW i3 and i8 were bold experiments, while the newer i4 and iX point toward a future where performance and sustainability go hand in hand. Critics argue that BMW has lost some of its old purity, with heavier, more tech-laden vehicles. But there's no denying that BMW remains one of the most desirable car brands in the world. From aircraft engines to luxury icons, BMW's history has been one of survival and reinvention. Twice in its lifetime, the company faced extinction. Twice, it came roaring back stronger than ever. Today, BMW stands as a symbol of German engineering, blending tradition, performance, and cutting-edge innovation. The roundel that once represented a region of Bavaria is now recognized across the globe. A badge of prestige, passion, and the pursuit of the ultimate driving machine. Thanks for watching. For more, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.